manufacturers, distributors, and supply chain enterprises are unknowingly overpaying for unused licenses or risking non-compliance by under-licensing users. The result? Wasted budget, user access issues, and potential penalties. Without even realizing, you could have been overspending on your ERP. Currently, in the current model, many organizations operate with very informal license agreements. There is an honor system that they work with Microsoft. Like, for example, we have 50 active users, so we are purchasing 50 licenses. But there is no compliance or there is no enforcement currently which actually validates that whether customer is actually using 50 licenses or the roles that they are assigned to actually only belongs to that particular applications. As we have know that Microsoft has changed the finance operations to do different applications, mainly in the finance supply chain part. But the segregation between them is not very tightly. They are actually very dependencies between them, and they are related to each other. So there is no enforcement that which license will actually allow which functionalities. There is no role-based restrictions. For example, if you have assigned a finance license to a user, and you assign a different role. For example, you assign a role that belongs to commerce or supply chain, there won't be any implications, and the user will still be able to access functionalities based on the role that he is assigned to. So currently, license is only from the cost perspective, but if I talk about the functionality part, there is no impact how license will govern the access of the system. So that is how the current system works. What exactly is changing over here? Microsoft is now transitioning to a user-based licensing. So there are two major things that we need to take care of here. The first is, if a user does not have a license assigned, he won't be able to access the system, which means that currently, if a user does not have a role assigned, he normally does not able to access the system. But in the future, effective November 1st, if a user does not have a license assigned, he won't be able to access the system. So that is the first change that Microsoft is bringing. The second change is the role-based. So currently, the roles can be assigned irrespective of the license. But now, you can only assign those roles which belong to that particular license. So for example, if a user is assigned a finance license, only finance-related roles will be assigned to. Or there are some roles in the application like collections agent, which are overlapping. So collections agent is primarily a finance role, but it can be assigned to supply chain management because of the interdependencies. But if you are assigning a collections agent role to a supply chain user, license user, the functionalities will be limited. Like, you won't be able to access all the functionalities that are available as part of that role. So it's very important to identify the correct roles that you are assigning to based on the license that you have assigned to.